On my second day in Georgia, I toured the Kazbegi and Gudauri regions. Our first stop was the Zhinvali water reservoir. The views were straight out of a Bob Ross painting, and it was so refreshing to see mountains of greenery and a massive lake after living in a Middle Eastern country. Next stop was the Ananuri Fortress, situated by the Aragvi River. The complex houses 3 churches and a bell tower. For lunch, we stopped by a restaurant where we could see old ladies masterfully making kinkali by hand. I ordered ojakuri, a pork with roasted vegetable dish, which was so comforting and filling. I also had cheese kinkali on the side. As we reached Gudauri, we stopped over at the Russia-Georgia Friendship Monument. The murals covering the monument supposedly depict the two countries coming together and was built in 1983. However, I also learned from our tour guide about the Russo-Georgia War that happened in 2008 and how it still affects Georgians to this day. So seeing this and knowing the recent history and politics was quite thought-provoking. The monument is backdropped by the beautiful Devil's Valley in the Caucasus Mountains. Even though I visited in the summer month of June, it was nice to still see snow on the peaks of the mountains. There were vendors selling fresh berries and fruits in the area, and I couldn't help but pick up a cup for a snack. The Gergeti Trinity Church is possibly the most beautiful landscape I've ever seen. With the horses on the field below and the mountains in the background, it was just stunning. The hike to get to the church, however, was quite a challenge because of how steep it is. Our tour guide explained that the uphill walk was to signify sacrifice to reach the holy place. We had a bit of free time in the area and I decided to explore one of the hills nearby that looks just like the field in Studio Ghibli's Howl's Moving Castle. There were so many wildflowers and I enjoyed picking some up to be pressed in a book as a souvenir. Our last stop before heading back to Tbilisi was at the iconic Hotel Kazbegi. I wasn't in the mood for coffee because I knew I would be up all night, so I went to explore the hotel's garden instead.